see, it's Alana. I use them with my aromatherapy. Ashe, lavender, like we talked about the lavender. I'm late tapping it, dang, still going. Is the candle still going?
The candle is still going.
Candle still going, queen too much. Skin is the most absorbent. Ashe. Your skin is your largest organ. Ashe. That don't really answer the question though. Yeah, we all know the skin is the largest organ. That don't give the scientific reason though. But Ashe though. Candle still burning. The skin is the largest organ on the body, so it absorbs anything you put on a topical. That doesn't answer the question though. That doesn't quite answer the question. They're saying something very obvious. Yes, the skin is the largest organ, right? But when you put lotion on, that doesn't moisturize your liver, right? You know, so
you're so annoying.
Yeah. So it's okay to just say you don't know something, right? That's why I said I don't really know exactly. I just know that it works. I don't know the actual, how it's working in that capacity.
Show off.
You know.
Got to show off. So it don't moisturize your liver.
It don't, right? So it's like, because you have so many layers in between this and the organ. You got muscles and things like that. So it makes sense how it affects the muscles before that, but all the way to past the abdominal wall to the intestines, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Right. Yeah. So what is the body actually doing is what I would like to know.
That's a question right there about black seed oil. Go up.
Yes. How do you feel about black seed oil? I mean, black seed oil,
Daily.
Huh?
Daily. They asked about daily. Consuming it daily.
Oh, daily? I mean, to each his own on that one. I really, first of all, I hate the taste of black seed oil, so I just, that's really probably why I don't even deal with it. But black seed oil, I took black seed oil and, I think black seed oil is a very powerful oil. It just, I didn't get from it what I feel like I needed to get from it. I'm sure if I'd have kept using it, maybe I would have, I don't know. But I just, found what I needed from other oils, right? And black seed oil, I don't want to rub that on me, even though it would be very good for the skin, but it's one of those stanky oils, like tea tree oil, I don't want to put stanky black seed oil on me. So I would only use it to ingest, right? But I use the oregano pills instead. So I like the oregano pills. That works. Plus, the oregano pills are really, really strong in their effect of eating away that mucus. So I like the oregano pills. Moderation is key in all things. Yes, moderation. But see, moderation is not enough to say moderation, because moderation, what is moderation though? Is it once a day? Is it twice a day? Is it once a week? Like, what is moderation? It's not that it's an incorrect answer. It's just that it's an incomplete answer. So we should start.
Go ahead. I just saw a turtleneck I love.
Right. So we should. So I just like to give the cliche sayings. Just really it's like a pet peeve of mine. So
When I
see cliches, I'm just like, right.
Challenge.
Okay. So let's go deeper. We want to elevate. We want to be enlightened. We want to go to the fifth dimension, where we got to go deeper than these cliches, right? So moderation is true, but the moderation for one thing is different than the moderation for another thing. So we have to go a little deeper. There was an oil me and my boys had to run on their dad when he passed, but a rub on their dad when he passed, but I don't know the name of it. I wouldn't know either. Priscilla. I'm not sure. You can mix with the carrier oil so it won't be diluted. Shay, you definitely can mix. Probably talking about the oregano oil. You definitely can mix it. But I like to just put the oil straight on the skin. Me, I just go straight to it, get the full effect. And because the dilution not only dilutes the feeling, but it dilutes the effectiveness of the oil too. So I just go straight to the skin. But with oregano, I ingest that one, so it's perfectly fine that way. Peppermint oil relaxes me. Myrrh oil, awesome also. I never tried the myrrh oil. I feel like that would stink. I don't know. Epidermis, dermis, bloodline. Right? It's a bloodline, but it's a bloodline not directly to the organ per se. Because the organs aren't attached to the skin or to the muscle, it's separated. So your organs may draw in what is needed for healing. I do believe that's definitely what seems to be happening. The organs seem to be drawing it in, It's just, I just don't know how it works. That's all, I know in a sense that's what's happening. I just don't know how it works. I would like to know how that works. I'll be moving into my new home, and I would like to know how to cleanse and protect my home for my babies. You could use Queen Too Much. You can use Palo Santo. Typically what I do, I start with Palo Santo, hit the whole house. Also do a cleansing prayer while I'm doing that. And then I would use you can use Palo Santo if you think that it's if you're really worried about some really, really bad energy in there. You can start with the red sage first, to tell you the truth. Start with the red sage to remove and open all the windows, boom, right? And then go over with Palo Santo to cleanse any foreign energies left over. Then go back over it with the white sage and pray to call in the protection that you want. So use the red sage to kick everything out, and pray, and use the pray while you're kicking everything out. Then you go back and use Palo Santo to clean everything, right? Just to cleanse it, to kill it, right? Any foreign energy, and you do the prayer at the same time. And then you do the white sage to call in the energy and the protection and the abundance and whatnot that you want, right? And the guidance. Right. So it's a 3-step process, if you like. '97, Beatrice, she's so beautiful. I think she's talking to you.
Oh, thank you, lovely.
Shay, black seed oil is nasty. Yep. Sure is. Black seed oil is good for hair. It is good for the hair. So is neem oil, and I'll be staying away from that too. That thing, it just stinks, man. It stinks, But if you mix it in with other stuff though, I'm all for it. And put it in my hair then. It tastes good with honey. Well, the honey tastes good, so yeah. You're right, brown skin pop. Also, how would I bring in love energy for my babies and I? Like I said, you would do that when you burn the white sage, or you can burn you got sage with rose petals on it. You could do that, or burning rose petals in general. Maybe put it in a bowl and burn them and waft that and smudge it throughout the house to bring love energy. You can do that, or just into their rooms. Want to try the oregano? Yeah, the oregano. I stay with the oregano oil pills. I stay with them, Priscilla. Oil of oregano. Let's see. Sage with windows closed. I mean, that's up to you. You know, that's up to you. For the process that I'm talking about, Kiki, you know, sage with the windows open. You want the windows open. That red sage, windows and doors open to kick everything out, right? And then the Palo Santo, still keeping the windows open because it takes a little time as that stuff is kicking out, right? Then the Palo Santo, then the white sage, I still leave them open as you then begin to bring in the new energy, right? That's just me. Use Florida water in your mop water and boil water too. You can do that too, right? You really want to get into the energy that seeped into the floors and stuff. Like, you can definitely do that. You can definitely do that. Okay, I'm Googling to help us all out. You Googling? Okay. Okay, Sheikah J. Doing well, Kiki. Let me look in the box. I ain't even looking in the box. All right. On the box, we got, how did we learn about who Papa Legba is and what he did? I mean, you can just Google Papa Legba. There's many stories on Papa Legba. You can get some, there's books on Papa Legba. Legba has many stories, right? Legba is the man at the crossroads. Papa Legba has many different sides to him as well. He's represented by the Gemini's zodiac sign, so that should give you an indication of his many faces, right? He's a man of many hats. That's why he always wears a hat. Papa Legba is the trickster sometimes. He is the protector of children. He is the door opener. He is the first man to die, to have ever died, right? Which would make him the oldest and wisest in a sense, right? He's like half alive, half dead. He is like a representation of karma. And him representing that karma, he also like is a victim of karma as well. He's like a slave to karma. Right. Yeah, and then if you dig, you'll find out different types of stories about Legba, and he has many different names. Legba, Elegwa, Eshu, Eshua, Gita, Beres Hyman. There's other names out there. How do you take it when someone won't tell you their birthday or sign? They're a very religious Christian person. How do you take it? I mean, that's their belief. You know, you respect it. That's how you take it. You respect it. You know, just like you would want just be wanting them to respect your beliefs and your practices and what you just respect theirs. Whether they're wrong or right about their beliefs, I mean, it's their beliefs, it's their journey, right? Who are we to tell them what they should or should not do as when it comes to their spiritual journey? So that's just where they're at the time. Any more questions? Go ahead.
And I feel like that goes back into the accepting of perspectives. Like, just understand, like, we all in different spaces and have different perspectives on things. And so instead of trying to judge or snoot your nose up, not saying that's what you were doing, lovely, but instead of doing that, just adopt another perspective, which is, okay, I see where they are. And Ashe.
Ashe.
It be like that.
All right, so I don't see any more questions.
I see where they are, way over there. Ashe. It be like that. It's spirituality like that. Oh, dang dang.
You know what's funny about spiritual people?
What, we're the most closed-minded? Go ahead. What?
Well, that is, spiritual people are actually very closed-minded in a lot of ways, and very judgmental in a lot of ways, though they preach openness,
right,
and non-judgmentalness, right? Now, me, I do preach judgmentalness, so, and I do preach open-mindedness, right?
You mean closed-mindedness? Or you say open-mindedness?
Open-mindedness, and I do preach open-mindedness.
Okay.
You know, as well as I preach, closed-mindedness when necessary, as well as I, preach, acceptance as well, right? But see, I preach the duality of things. But most people on their spiritual journey, I said this before in another live, where people are bringing their religion into their spiritual journey, where they're like, okay, I dropped Christianity, or I dropped whatever these beliefs and faiths are, but you're holding on to the mapping of how you think about things, right? So you still, that's how when people are Christians, they cut themselves off from other perspectives. When people become spiritual, they cut themselves off from other perspectives too, or from certain perspectives, right. I should say, right? For instance, because most people, once they drop Christianity, or once they move on from Christianity, they cut themselves off from Christianity too, right? So it's funny when I talk to spiritual people and I'll bring up Christianity, I'll bring in lessons about Jesus, and they're like, oh,
right, no connection.
Jesus,
I rebuke.
What are you talking about? Jesus is like,
right,
like, yeah, man, Jesus is deep. Jesus is deep. Me and Jesus is cool.
That's my dog.
Right? Nah, that ain't my dog. See, she took it too far.
I just wanted to say that's my dog.
Just because we cool, just because I'm cool with him, don't mean that's my dog, though. Me and Jesus are cool.
You like, let me be clear.
We are cool. We ain't tight, but we cool.
Right.
I keep Jesus at a certain distance.
Got you.
Because he comes with a lot of baggage.
You say boundaries.
I do. You got to have boundaries with the spirits too.
No, seriously.
Maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
But the spirits got to have boundaries too. At the same time, you don't just throw them out. I'm cool. I'm cordial with Lucifer.
We aight.
With Satan. I'm cordial with them. Right? I ain't gonna be praying to them or nothing, but I'm cordial. Because me ignoring, they say keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Yeah. So I keep them by the hip, like, just to see what they doing, where they at. Right? But we ain't about to.
We ain't all that.
We ain't doing no rituals together or nothing, right? We're not gonna do that. So, it's like Jesus. I ain't gonna do no rituals with Jesus. I ain't gonna do that. But I'll get some information, because he be spitting some wisdom. So I'll be like, all right, yeah, you right about that. You got that. You all about that. And I ain't praying to you, but
Right.
But I hear you.
I hear you though.
I hear you.
That was the first comment.
It's because we can't feel and see what others cannot. Because we can't. We can feel and see what others cannot.
When you're talking about judging, not exactly.
Because we can see and feel what others cannot. Right, but when you can see and feel what others cannot, right? And I was telling this to a colleague of mine, or maybe a mentee of mine. I mean, he looks at me like a mentor, as he's told me, so I'll say mentee / colleague. You know, when your brain starts to mature, right? When your mind starts to mature, it will, in a sense, out-mature not only your own body, but it will out-mature, other people's, minds. And then when you start to out-mature them, there's like a conflict between you and your own body's immaturity, as well as you and other people's level of immature thinking or understanding. There's a conflict. So you can never go backwards mentally. That won't happen. So the only option is to go forward. So you got to go so far forward that because time is circular, you go so far forward that you come back and you lap your own body, and your mind laps their mind to where you're back at the same level as them. But you're not really at the same level, but they feel like, oh, we're at the same level. But really, you just already went through the whole thing. You understand it all now. So boom, and when you come back around, you're like, okay, I can hang out here with you right here.
Mm-hmm.
We can sit here and talk about Jesus, or Buddha,
right,
or Islam, or nature, or Orishas and Ifa, or Kemet and Egypt, or Hindu, or aliens, whatever we could talk about it, man. I could connect with you. There's a connection, parallel universes, string theory, whatever. The Matrix, the AI. I'm there with you. We can talk. I'm right here, right? Because I went all the way around.
You relapsed. It's not like a relapse.
It's not a relapse. Relapse goes backwards.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Right. But you relapse.
Right.
You relapse.
That's why
right?
I got the relapse. But
relapse.
Not the.
So if you find yourself having a hard time accepting people's ignorance, it's actually typically there's a certain level of ignorance that you have. It's beyond theirs, but it's not beyond enough to where you can't connect to them anymore. That's religious people, not spiritual. I feel we are on different levels and different ways of expression. We are on different levels, right? We are on different levels, but see, I don't feel like that anymore. And I don't know exactly when I stopped feeling that way, but sometime last year, I believe. It's like on one end, I know I'm on a different level than everybody else, but I don't feel like I'm on a different level than everybody else. Because I understand all of the levels, so it's like I can just be at your level. It's fine. I can be at this level, even though I'm not at that level. I'm just kind of choosing to be here with you at this level, knowing that I have all access to all levels, right? So it's kind of hard to explain it, but I should. But that's fifth dimensional talk, fifth dimension, right? I feel like, well, I don't know if people still talk about the fifth dimension. I don't listen to, the podcast and stuff anymore, the YouTube channels. But I would assume, if they are, or even when I was listening to it the last time I used to listen to it, it's like it still seemed like we're going into the fifth dimension. It was like that, like it's in the future type of thing. And it's like, and I feel like I've been here for a little while, so I'm like, no, it's not a necessarily we are. It's like, no, some of us
are choosing to experience that now.
Are choosing to go, are there. Some of us are there, right? Right.
Because it's about going, choosing to go there, not necessarily waiting.
Right, it's about choosing to go there. I say I'm open-minded, but That's because I already looked over there and there, so now nowhere else to look but in the spiritual world, friend of the devil. Okay. Truly appreciate you too, Juan, Ashe, the sun, flower, canal. All those energies are within. We can be gods and we can be devils, higher chakra and lower chakra. I mean, this is true. This is true. That's assuming that the devil is a lower chakra being. I mean, I don't know. Is the devil a lower chakra being? Jesus is the portal. Let's see. He didn't want to be praised. He praised to be the Most High. People just praised him because they could see him. This is true. Brown skin popping. That is true. That's absolutely true. That's a testimony within yourself, Ashe. Jerome Johnson. You got to your God sense awaken within you. You are a God. Ashe. Right. So let's go ahead into the prayer section.
11:11.
It is 11:11. If you know, you know. If you don't, you
go
won't.
Find out. What you about to say?
I said it already. Messed up my rhyme.
If you know, you know.
So.
Time to go to the next segment of the show.